Hello again, everyone. We're back with Return of the Obra Dinn. I figured this would be a quick one that I could bump out in about 30 minutes. Just a short little... Oops, forgot something here. Hold on. Short little bonus stream of this game that I'm currently obsessed with. If you haven't watched the other episodes, holy shit. You should probably go and watch them at some point. It's a murder mystery. You're an insurance agent, I think. Investigating the deaths and disappearances of this East India Trade Company vessel and the strange happenings that occurred on board. And every time you find somebody's body, like this one here, you can go back in time to the moments before they died, find out who killed them, where, and with what. And if you find anyone who died inside of those memories, you can go back in time to see that person. Look at this. It even shows like a little bit different thing on the knobs there. Crazy. But we had gone back and seen almost everything. We are still unable to find this chapter here, Bargain. Okay. Remains unknown until you leave the ship and return the book to me. Got it. So there's information we don't have, and we probably probably won't get until the end. I forgot all about that. Henry Evans. Interesting. I wonder who Henry Evans is and why he connects with the people here. I possess the details within, but have elected to keep them private for now. Okay. Well, we have learned a lot about the Obra Dinn and its inhabitants. We've correctly identified... Hold on. Fuck. We've correctly identified some of the crew and how they died. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 24 of the 60 crew. So 6 more and we'd be at half. But it's getting harder and harder to find any information. So we started going back to the first chapters and trying to piece together everything. So like here in Loose Cargo, there's almost nothing about this person. I have no idea who they are. Just that they were crushed by falling cargo, and they've only shown up once, and they're sitting here playing cards with these guys here, who I believe are the Russians. Almost nothing known about them. And then, of course, there was an unidentified stowaway. Nobody that we actually even needed to identify. Then we went to the Bitter Cold. This is where the cow gets killed. Solomon Said succumbed to illness. Abraham Akbar... yeah, this one is correct. Abraham Akbar is not correct. So it's got to be one of the other guys from India. Or we just need more people correct in order to identify and knock him off. I'm going to go ahead and switch him and then keep moving on. A large cow slaughtered for its meat. Not one of the crew members, not important, but we did use it to travel back in time. Did we find all the information from these moments? I think we did. We know that exactly 3 people died during that chapter, and we know what they are. The 2 Indians who had illness, and then the cow. Other people were present. This guy here might have been the other Indian that died. We don't really know. You know... Yeah, so... It says that we could identify him. Like, It says he's easy to identify, but I don't know how. We know that he showed up in this memory because he was carrying a bunch of barrels with Solomon. But I don't know how that helps us identify. I have no idea. Anyway, the cow, you know, take him to the carpenters. The cow doesn't speak, so it's everybody else here. Ugh. But we actually did identify Charlie, a midshipman who burned to death. Peter Milroy, a midshipman, was knifed by Samuel Galligan. We did recognize Samuel Galligan, the second mate's steward. I think we got that one right. But maybe he's not Peter Milroy? I don't know. Shit, there's so much. So let's go back to murder. We haven't actually gone through murder again to see if there's something there that we missed. Oh, also, hi, Mally, for some Merc Drake. Welcome to the stream, guys. Sorry I didn't jump right on that. I'm just obsessed. We know Nunzia Pasqua was knifed by Edward Nichols. And Edward Nichols stabbed him. Because he wanted to steal the shell from this chest, this magic shell. Corpses moved post-mortem. 2 others were present. It was just him who was knocked unconscious, and this guy here, Edward Nichols, who killed him. And we solved their deaths as well. They are all solved. No information from the first murder. This guy here then gets shot. 28 people present. Some of which we have correctly identified and marked off. Some of which we don't know, but we know that they were, killed, etc. And how, we just don't know their fucking names. Who are these people? Lars Lind was clubbed by an unknown attacker. I think we can probably figure some of that out. Man. Anyway, but there wasn't much to get from that either. Mr. Wolf, when you are ready, aim, fire. And I believe Mr. Wolf would have been this guy here, Christian Wolf. Yep, shot by a cannon by a terrible beast. We figured that one out from that information, because he's the guy who's directing them to fire. Then, this unknown soul was shot with a gun by Edward Nichols, the second mate. On your toes, boys. How can you do this? Load her up. We best push off. Let me go. Give her here, will ya? Captain, slack the lifts, lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us. Give it up. Now, we know later who is on the boat in the next chapter when they get attacked by the mermaids. So, if we can combine the two information, I think we can solve more of these crimes. This guy, this unknown soul, he's in 2 memories. He shows up at the shot here. He's this guy here, right? Yep. We don't know who he is, but he gets shot by Edward Nichols. Let's bookmark his memories. Show memories on deck map. Here's where he gets murdered. Let's go find him. See what we can find out from that area. Can I close this? Tab? All right. And where... Oh, I think the foot. I think we saw his foot hanging from outside. If we look out this window. Yep, there's his foot. Let's see what we can find out. Hey, Dirty D!
Go back.
Here.
Captain!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us.
Give it up.
Give it up! And he gets shot. He gets shot by this guy. Edward Nichols. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, that is right. We know that's Edward Nichols. Okay. We know that that is Bun Lan Lim. She gets strangled by the beast. This guy here is one of the shooters. One of the seamen who gets speared by a mermaid. Hey, Momana, welcome to the stream. Paris is in the calling. First memory in 8. Show memories on deck map. Yep, he gets speared in the calling. But we don't really know who he is. But he's there shooting at the corpse and missing. Or not the corpse, the Formosan guard and missing. He's there when this guy, whoever he is, gets murdered. And he's there at the bitter cold. Oh. Where was he at the bitter cold? Now, there's a lot of people there when that happened. God only knows what they're all up to. Let's go back here. This unknown soul was shot with a gun by Edward Nichols, the second mate. Okay, so this guy here is one of those shooters. And we know that John Naples was a seaman. He's one of them. We're assuming this is Alexei Toprov, and this is Henry Brennan. But we don't really have any information. So this guy here, one of the other seamen. Nathan Peters, Alexander Booth, Patrick O'Hagan, George Shirley. We have no goddamn clue. He looks English-ish. European, let's put it that way. So, probably not from India, probably not from Sierra Leone. Let's just mark a random person. We'll say it's Sam Peters. For now. Who else is here? We got the people loading up the boat. We've got a chicken. Okay, that's that guy. Who's this? This is one of the Russians. We don't know how he died or where he went, but he disappears in the calling. Possibly drowned. Let's say, just for fucking sake of argument, that he gets grabbed by one of the mermaids and drowned. We don't know that, but we'll mark it down. Okay, then we've got this guy here. He is one of the guys that gets speared by a beast. That is knifed by Itbing Sa. He's one of the guys that's on the ship and gets stabbed. They're all wearing kind of the same outfit. One of them is Paul Moss. He's a first mate steward. Are these all stewards then? They really look like they're wearing the same damn uniform. So what if this guy is one of the stewards? Davy James or Roderick Anderson. Who the hell knows? We're just making guesses at this point. Anybody else nearby that we can see that can give us more info? Oh! This guy here. I mean, he's not dead, though. we have no idea who he... Oh, he's got his hand on the thing. He's the helmsman. Finley Dalton. I'm guessing he's the helmsman. He might not be. I don't know if this kills him, though. And if it does, I don't know that we're going to find out here. Is this person dead? No, they die in the Doom. That's another midshipman. Thomas Link. Possibly. Could be Peter Milroy, too. Actually, you know what? I think this is Pete. And this is Thomas. We'll see. I have to go back to one of the other things for that. This is a tough one, man. Guys do urban exploration videos in the UK. I like those videos. I haven't seen one in a while, but urban exploration videos are pretty cool. Okay, and then we've got this guy. Lars. Lars perishes in the Doom. I think he's the first one to die in the Doom. I recall he gets clubbed by somebody who's like, "You killed my brother." And he's like, "No, I didn't. It was an accident. I tried to help him." But this guy's not dead. Of course, we have the body of that guy hanging there, and I can warp to his death. But that's not... Man, that is not much to go on. Who is this fucker? What does he do? Give it up. And then he gets shot. I wish I had any information on who that guy was. Okay, I don't think I got anything new from this. That's unfortunate, except for maybe making mistakes and thinking this guy might be the helmsman because he's the one holding on to the actual helm in this picture. I guess we'll see. Let's go back and go to the next one. Not much information from chapter 3. Chapter 4, I think, is where there's a lot going on, but it is one of the last things that we did, the calling, and we got a lot of it done. Keep course due east. We'll reach the Canaries in 3 days. You packed enough stores. Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself. Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we're no chance against the Obra Dinn. Whoever this guy is, he speaks their language. They say strange things about monsters. And then he gets speared by one of the things. He's not one of the Formosians. Are they even in the list anymore? No. Because they're marked off. So he's either Chinese... I'm ignorant about this, and I feel very dumb about this. What is Sierra Leone? Is that... country in West Africa. Okay. That's what I thought. I thought it was an African country. And Formosa is basically Taiwan. So it would make sense that the Chinese can speak it. So he's got to be one of these guys. Unfortunately, I don't know which one, and I don't think there's any information as to who. So I just got to pick up it randomly, and then I've got 3 more. Yay! We did it! Okay, who did I get right? Pete Milroy was the one blasted by the explosion. Li Hong was the Chinese guy who gets killed by the mermaid, and Renfid Rajub is the guy who succumbs to the illness. Just had to pick them randomly until they slot it into place. I feel like that one might have been a bit dumb luck, honestly. Because if I didn't have one of the other guys right, it would have just kept going and I wouldn't have got it. Just dumb luck, I'll take it, man. Okay, let's go back to The Calling. We've figured out that Li Hong was speared by a terrible beast, with 7 others present. These 2 guys we've identified. That one we've identified and completed. The second mate... Oh yeah, he gets shot by... Gotcha, okay. Now, we've got these 2 seamen here. Neither one has been marked off. And again, I'm assuming they're seamen. If he's here, he dies. We just don't know how. Or escapes. Same with this guy. If he's here, he dies. We just don't know how. I'm going to go ahead and put drowned by a beast. And then see if I can get it right. And we'll switch this guy's name to, like, George Shirley. Alright. Checked and loaded them myself. Alright, let's just see what else we got. So. We have Eastern European language. Mother of God. Keep rowing. They are here. Bang the chest. Where is it? There's something there. I see it. Give us a weapon. Pick up the oars and row, you fools. The guy yelling Mother of God has got to be the Russian. But that's not George Shirley. George says, give us a weapon. Only 6 are present. We don't know if it's George Shirley. I'm just going to keep switching his name around. Accessible only through another corpse. Let's find the corpse that starts this. Wait, O'Hagan, you still breathing, can you row? Who was O'Hagan? We figured that one, didn't we? Alexander, Davy, Bon, Edward. No, we didn't. One of these guys is O'Hagan. It's probably this guy. Patrick O'Hagan. We'll listen to his voice if we can find it. We have to find the actual corpse here. Oh, it's on the deck. Gotcha. Oh my god, just Q. No, not Q. Tab. There we go. Top deck. Find the 3 corpses here. We'll look at hers first. Okay. She dies because this thing strangled her. He opens this thing up and it annihilates the fuckers. This guy here, we have identified. He was Li Hong and was speared. This guy here is unknown to us. He could be Patrick O'Hagan. We know this guy. He's the second mate who gets shot later. This guy here is already dead. This actually makes more sense to be Patrick O'Hagan, though. So we could warp to any of these people getting killed. I want to see when this guy dies.
Keep rowing!
Where is it? There! Something there!
I see it!
Give us a weapon! Shoot it! My kid eye!
Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
Give us a weapon. At this moment, look at this. She's grabbing him. This guy here, Leonard Vulcan, I'm assuming, but don't actually know. I do know he's Russian. Whoever he is, he's speaking Russian before he gets dragged down. And he's the only one that we haven't, well... Wait! I was going to say, we haven't identified which one is which, but we got him. Alright, here we go. We got Alexei drowned by... I'm sorry. Alecus. Patrick O'Hagan gets speared. And Alexei Toprov drowned. We got that one by pure luck. Because I was just picking randomly at that point. Amazing. Another shot in the dark, I think, that wound up working for us. Okay. Now, who do we not have identified yet? This guy. Who the fuck are you? We think that he's one of the stewards. Either Roderick or Davy. Or Sam Galligan. Ooh, because the second mate is on the boat. I bet he is the one... Okay, because the second mate is on the canoes here, I bet the steward went with him. And when they're talking to each other... if I can go back to the page that I need to be on. Let's start with the first one here. Keep course due east. We'll reach the Canaries in 3 days. You packed enough stores. Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself. I bet, based on two things here. One, that he's saying aye, sir, meaning it's his boss, he's the steward. Two, that he's Sam Galligan from Ireland. Meself. I loaded him myself. I bet that's him. So that's Sam Galligan. I'm positive of that one. We know those guys. We know that one. We got those two done. That's the only one left, right? Yeah, he's the only one that we're not sure of from this chapter. Which I think means we're good on that. It's time to go back to Unholy Captives. So let's exit through the portal. No? Yep, there it is. That was some detective shit right there. I'm getting all these by fluke. Some of them are kind of by fluke. Like, I know it had to be one of the 3 Russian guys. But now I'm running out of Russians, so it's going to be easier to get the last 2. We're on the track here. Alright, we need to go to Unholy Captives. The first one has been marked off. We don't know who this guy is, but let's go ahead and say he's the guy from Sierra Leone. Don't know. Nope. See, the problem is... Okay. Problem is that he dies at the same time as this guy, so I don't know which voice Okay. Location of the corpse. Top deck, really close by. Is it? Yeah, it's these two guys. This is the one I'm more interested in.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是虾米？归来的，全部讲出来，拢是恁害啦！迄个害的较对人无过好，吓人滚死的啊！He talk about the shell, very dangerous.
Shell? What shell?
Okay. This spear from one of the living mermaids goes through and kills both of them. Pierces this guy in the heart, and also pierces that guy through the body, killing him. This one here barely misses this fucker, who dies later when the thing tears him apart, the bosun. This, of course, is one of the Chinese guys who gets electrocuted. Huang Li, Ji Zhang, Wei Li, we don't know. Got it. Let's pick one. Fuck it, hey. Alright. Sam Galligan. We got that one. That was some detective work. That was not a fluke. The seaman from Sierra Leone, based purely on the fact that he's black. Sorry. And then we got the Chinese guy randomly. It seems racist, but I mean, there's like, what, 2 black guys on the whole boat, and I already got one of them marked off, so. Okay. Perfect. It was going to be one of the 3 Chinese guys. We've got these 3 clear. Boom, boom, boom. That, of course, is the captain. Here's the surgeon. We know what happens to him. Here's the surgeon's apprentice, mate. We know what happens to him. This is the 3rd mate. We don't know how he goes. This here is an unknown person who gets shot by a cannon. By a foreign enemy. I don't think that's the case. I think somebody else in there shoots him accidentally, but we probably know who it is now. Even if it was an accident. Okay, this is the other black guy. Maba. Where's Maba from? New Guinea. We're just guessing at that one. And we don't know how he died. We'll figure it out later. Okay, that there's John Naples. We know how he bites it. Here's the mutinous first mate. Alright, now we've got the Indian guys who are pushing the thing. There are very few of them left. Only 2. So... Oh, actually, sorry. The ship's steward. It's not one of them, though. These guys are the seamen. That's Abram Akbar. Maybe not. He is wearing slightly different clothing. Let me check the picture with the stewards here. I think this might be that guy. But we don't know who shot him. Because these are the stewards. So this is the only steward left. Oh no, sorry, we have 3rd mate and 4th mate steward. We'll just pick one. Maybe the ship steward is different? Or looks different, has a different outfit? We will see. Making guesses here. William Wasim was crushed. Rajub died from illness. Solomon died from that. It's got to be Abram Akbar. Got to be, right? Man, so many of these guys are marked off, but others we have like just no info at all. What else we got? This guy here is also pushing the thing. I can't remember what it's fucking called now. Drank way too much to figure it out. Nice. He's got to be a seaman too, right? Guys who have to push that thing around and around. Let's just mark off all the seamen. so bad that we could find. Sam Peters. Yes! Yes! Are you kidding me? Holy shit. It's just going to get easier. Sam Peters was crushed by falling cargo. We found him out. Abram Akbar, crushed by a terrible beast. Who else do we get? Ah, the third mate steward, Roderick Anderson. We were right about them being stewards. Okay. So here's the other thing that I just learned because of that complete fluke. That means this guy is... we don't know who shot him, though, so he wouldn't have clicked off. We'll have to go look at where he gets shot. Maybe we can figure it out. And who are you? William Wasim, who gets crushed later. And who are you? The Lars Lind. We know he gets clubbed, but we don't know who clubs him. Alright. All seamen, all working together, all looking the same. This guy here, we already know, right? Yeah. John Naples. Okay. This guy. So these seamen here... This is another Chinese guy. Maybe we can get it. We don't know what killed him, but let's say it's Wheelie. He disappears in the Doom, so he probably dies there. We don't get a look at these, but we know this is a seaman. Or we think it's a seaman. We'll go ahead and say it's Nathan Peters for now. Don't know how he dies either. But he's the one pulling the rope in this... this scene here. Hold on. So if I go back to Unholy Captives, lift this out and take it below. Someone's commanding him to do that. Okay. We've got that one solved. Clear the deck, move the boats astern, and throw the bodies over. Watch your footing. Hey there, what's this? Give it to me and I can fry us a solid meal, boys. Careful now, take it slow. One tick, gentlemen. There's a pretty shell here. Let's have a look. No, get back. And she swats him with the tail and he dies. This is a few moments later. 28 people present. Let's go ahead. So I think we have everything we can get from this picture. Yeah, we've got a lot of info from here. And what's left I don't think is worth spending too much time doing. Like, this guy here is probably a seaman. He's doing, like, basic lifting shit. Maybe a topman. Who knows? And these guys are the topmen. This guy here. He's the Russian. Right? Who knows? We'll figure it out. We'll keep pressing buttons until people fucking show up. Yeah, we know him. Maba. Is he maybe from another strange country? There's not too many of them left. We have a Swede somewhere. Oh, the captain's steward. Philip Dow. We have the gunner's mate, Olus Wyatter. Ooh, I bet we could figure out who that is just by the picture. So here, this guy's the gunner. Would this guy here be his mate, right next to him? If not, who else would it be? Because we have all 4 of these guys correct. So let's go ahead and do that. We don't know John Davies. John Davies is the 4th mate. So if that's the guy that shot him, then we just need more people to be figured out. Fuck! This is a fucking rabbit hole, man. Holy shit. Alright, let's go to the next memory in line here. Oh my god, it's after 11. I'm going nuts. I love this game. Akbar should have listened to his distant ancestor. One more memory, and then I'll stop and go to bed. The cook struck by the beast's tail. He's on the stairs going down from the top. Nope, not those. The ones over here. Right? Maybe? No? I think this is him right here.
Clear the deck. Move the boat to stern and throw the bodies over.
What's your footing?
Hey there, what's this? Give them to me and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Heaven now. Take it slow.
Advanced Cluedo.
There's a
Yeah.
pretty shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
Alright, no, get back. And then the mermaid slaps him with her tail, killing him. Who else is here? Mr. Wasim, who gets crushed a few seconds later when they lose control. Mr. Akbar, who gets crushed by a beast. Mr. Naples, who gets killed by a sword. Oop. Crap, I hit the wrong button. And this guy, who we don't fucking know. Okay, so let's look at the people talking. This is up top. Clear the deck, move the boats astern, and throw the bodies over. Watch your footing. Careful now, take it slow. No, get back. We don't know how he died, so it's hard to find out who he is. Alright, that's Roderick Anderson, the 3rd mate steward, crushed by a loose cannon later. He is hanging out with another steward, the 4th mate steward. That's definitely him, Davy James. We don't know what happened to him. He disappears in Escape. Escape. He's alive near the Azores. How about that? Ship steward. Shot by the gun by an unknown attacker. Dies during Soldiers of the Sea. Oh, yeah. Hold on. I think he gets shot by... Oh, man. What's the guy's name? Hold on. He gets shot by this guy, Henry Brennan. Oh, I should have looked at the number for that guy. Oops. Brennan. It's one of the seamen here. Yeah. I think it might be him. I'm not positive. Now that I've identified all the 4 guys with guns down there, though, I should be able to figure it out. Midshipman was knifed by Sam Galligan. Not sure. Could be Thomas Lanky. Yeah, Sam Galligan. Second mate steward. Is Sam Galligan the second mate steward? Did we match that up? We sure did. Oh, actually, hold on. No. That is not possible. He was knifed by somebody else. I just don't know who. I'd have to go to where he died at. But let's just say, I don't know. I don't think it was a steward that killed him, actually. Let's just say unknown for now. That way I'll know to recheck it. Yep, there's old Charles. He's going to get burned to death. Wait. We have that guy, right? Yep, Peter Milroy. Pete blows up. Who's this fellow sneaking away? No clue. What are you doing, sir? Why are you running away? What the fuck is this guy? I have no idea. Unknown. I don't know. I don't know anything about him. He doesn't disappear. Huh. He's here later in this scene, though. Wait, so that was 1. Oh, he's on the top 2. During the calling. Part 6. Oh, he's in the window when the guy gets shot. Okay, well, we'll see who the fuck you are later. Up top, we have this guy. This fella here, who appears to be Chinese. Nailed it. Yeah! Is he wearing a kilt? Alright, so who'd we get? Ah! The gunner's mate. Yes, indeed. The topman that we just guessed because he was Chinese. And the last Russian, Leonid Velka, shot by a gun by Emily. Okay. We nailed one of the Russians down. Oh, we're getting so far. We went from like less than half to almost 3/4 here, and way after my bedtime. Still not exactly sure who clubbed Lars. That's Maba. We don't know what kills him yet. And we have no idea who this guy is, but he gets blasted by a cannon. Yep, identified, gets electrocuted. Alright, here's the bodies from the spearing. The 2 surgeons. This is the bosun. And this is this guy. Don't know what happens to him either. And of course that is Henry Brennan, who kills fucking everybody. Okay. Well, as much as it pains me to say this, Where does Wheelie die? Hold on. Disappears in the Doom. Fine. Let's just say he gets crushed by a beast. I don't actually know. We'll figure that out. There's the gunner's mate. Shot by a gun by John Davies, the fourth mate. Not sure exactly when that happens, so it's in the escape. Fine. There's the gunner. Yep. Next to the gunner's mate, of course. The captain, the first mate. Sorry, actually, yes, that's the first mate. Yep. That's the captain. This is the third mate. Does not die. This stuff must happen during the bargain. Things that we don't have answers to. Okay, I've got to stop. There's so much more info that we've just learned. I'm pretty sure if I went around and just looked at people on the page, I could figure out a few more based on who we've already eliminated. But the real data here, we still have some of this unholy captives part to work through. Like William Wasseen's crushed, and John Naples killed by the sword. This is a big thing. Like, there's... yeah. The guy goes a little bit crazy and starts stabbing people. Yeah. So, maybe this weekend I'll play this again. I'm really close to finishing it. I want to get it done. It's a great game. If not, I do think I will be playing this weekend. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't. Yep. So, Friday night or Saturday night, we'll come back. We'll play either this or something else. Thank you guys so much for watching both of my streams tonight. I appreciate it very much. And I hope you'll join me next time we play the Obra Dinn, Return to the Obra Dinn. And I'll see you guys then, next time. Have a good night. Bye, everybody.